Greetings and salutations. My name is JW608, and today I am playing StarMade. So we have cargoes linked up. Well, we have most cargo linked up. I thought some other cargo, but we're going to do that here. And here is going to be our processing plant. So we're going to use some of this blue light to indicate, hey, this is a processing plant. Do I have that linked up to, it should be. No, it shouldn't be. That should be linked up there. We're going to link these up here as well. So during a red alert, it all goes red. All right, this would be a horrible color in here. That's not too bad. So we're going to need two different blocks, and we're going to throw up some pipe. Put one here and one here. And then we are going to link the two, because why not? We're not doing decorations of these yet, quite yet. We're just putting them in. We'd like a capsule refinery and a micro assembler. The capsule of refinery being the more important, the micro assembler being not quite as important. Right, so here's what a micro assembler does. It takes scrap and makes metal. It takes scrap and makes crystal. It takes NOx and makes composite. It takes porcine and makes composite. And then it'll come down here and it'll take highlight and make mesh. Or thrins and take mesh. It'll even take vertiquine and turn it into mesh. Except you might notice a problem here. I really, really don't want my vertiquine turned into metal mesh, but I really, really want this block because it is the only block in vanilla StarMade that I know of that can do anything useful with scrap metal and scrap composite. So we want that in case we get scrap. Well, the assembler, it takes everything and turns it into capsules and or mesh. Good. Really up your mesh and NOx, or mesh and crystal composite, you get, for turning one NOx shard, you get 5 NOx capsules and 10 composite. Then you can come over here and turn that NOx into 2 metal. So that means you could, if you just wanted mesh or composite, turn these into 20 each. 20 per raw ore. But I kind of like having Bastion and Parsing and Nox and Rammet and Matties and Sintir and Hattel and Thrins and Gisper and Zerkaner and Surtees and Highlight and Vertiquine and Sapsit and Masset. But they can't do that with Lucra. Actually, can you do that with Lucra and Chabaz and Thrins? With Thrins, yes. Well, no, you can't do that with the asteroid materials. Cool. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take this, we're going to link that here, and we're going to take this and link it here. So what's happening now is it is pulling this stuff from our main cargo. It is converting it into this stuff, and then this cargo is then pulling it back. Now you'll notice it is whining because it is a capacity of 0.1 and we have, well, it's full of 0.3, 0.4, and we have 0 capacity. That's because these blocks, like storage blocks, need cargo spaces. And we're just going to make a cargo space right here for it. That should be much less cranky, except we gave that to the wrong block. Now this should be much less cranky. You have to give it time to... You have to give it time to... Huh, that's weird. Because I have... No? We're just going to give it a bunch of them. Like that many. Oh, maybe not that many. Yeah, that many. Why did you give it that many? Because this is going to become a cool, greebly, towery thing on the hull. Cool, huh? And that should be... Actually, I wonder if we reboot the system. Actually, what we probably really need to do is log out and back in. Sometimes that fixes that. And you need a little as well. Not quite as much as your big brother. We're going to give you a 3x3. I want it to be over 1. Because I'm not going to be pulling nearly as much of this. Again, it's not... Alright, we're going to do this. We're going to exit to main menu, then load back in, and see if that fixes it. Because sometimes cargo and factory blocks don't do quite right. Need to reload. Come on, hurry up. There we go. I heard the zoo. Turn off our flashlight and head back in here and make sure. Nope. Well, it's using them, but it's not reporting that it's... Ah, that's weird. Well, I guess that's that then. Except I want you. You, my friend, are going to be something special. Nope, you're not going to get pulled from. You are only going to pull. Well, no, you are going to pull from you. There. Why are you having pipe? Is this, does that have a logic line? No, I just want a pipe there. So we want change to auto pull, and we want to add a single. Scrap. Let's scrap composite. We want 50,000 or 5,000. Pull up to 0. 0 is unlimited. Add single scrap metal. 5,000. Pull up to 0. All right. So now this is going to pull all the scrap out of here. There's scrap in here. It's going to be isolated in here, and this is never going to pull it back. Our assembler, however, is going to pull from this cargo. We're going to change, like we're going to name it as scrap cargo. Okay, just scrap cargo. There we go. There's scrap cargo and main cargo. So the assembler is going to pull the scrap. So it's never going to touch my Nox or my Bastion. It's only going to pull scrap from here. And then our main is going to pull the good stuff from here. But let's make sure. No, 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 I don't want to do that. All right, so that should be working fine. Now, if it gets too much scrap, it'll get cranky and anyway. What am I doing? Scrap. So that should all be set up properly. And I know this portion is because I have Thrins and Sapsid and Bastion and all that jazz here in the main. You may be saying, you're only doing one at a time? Yeah, I haven't got around to factory stuff yet, or factory enhancers, but we will get there. Right now, we're just setting up the basic flow. Now, we need to find, well, we need to save this blueprint as an FS team, I think. And we need to find a station. Edmund Warp? Trade station. I don't know, trade station. I want a trade station. I want a derelict station, not a Dalek station. That would kill me instantly. A derelict station, however. Trade station is what I want for scrap. And in Edmund Warp, that is a pirate station, but all the pirate stations here are useless spaceport. Well, not useless. Are harmless spaceports, so I don't have to worry about anything. Why are they all harmless spaceports? Because I did an experiment logging in a while back, and it never quite, oh, trade station. And I never reset it back to default. I don't need a trade station. A long time since, well, it's been a long time since I've seen any trade station. I like that one. Kind of reminds me the middle thing of the original stations back in the days of glass mining. Wow, we've come a long way. Going a long way, but anyway. Oh, no, no, no. I meant scan. What about you? You are Station Derelict Gamma. Is this the one Tashara made? I don't remember. Anyway, now I've come to a Station Derelict to show you uh, what goes on here. So we going to stop, and we are going to then come into this ship here. Not what I wanted. I want to deploy, if you don't mind. So this is going to spit me out. Then we're going to do a little mining. Then we're going to come back, and I'm going to show you what happens or what happens when you mine a derelict station. You can't mine a regular station. It gets really, really cranky doing that. It says, you cannot mine this station. And likewise, when you mine a derelict station, you're going to get a couple warnings. Let's turn that off, or on, rather, to be braking, because this is going to eject us at some speed. There we go. Yeah, well, not easy enough to overcome. Let's turn on our lazy miner. Blocks on the station are worn and decayed. You can only salvage scrap. Press P on the station to repair. If you do that, it costs like, is it 12 billion? I don't know. Actually, let's check it out. All right. Well, we mined a good chunk of it. So, hold on. Stop moving. There you go. Good boy. No. On this station to go P on the station. That doesn't sound quite right. We're on the station and press P. Yeah, you need 16 billion credits. I'm not paying 16 billion credits for this heap of trash. I am, however, going to mine it and see all these beautiful blocks I'm getting. Standard armor, and there's some hazard armor, and there's some lights, and those old decorative blocks. Hold on, nope, those are new decorative blocks. I don't know if this one was prepped for Power 2. I don't remember if it has the old blocks or what, but we should be having all types of cool stuff, except we don't. If we come in here and we check our cargo, which is at our feet, I believe. I got lost in my own ship. We have scrap. 18,000 scrap metal, 17,000, almost 18,000 scrap composite. That's because on overheated ships and decayed stations, or derelict stations, you can only salvage scrap, like it says up there. Cool, huh? All right, so let's tell you I would like to have a pickup and turn back around so I can see the mothership. Let's not try to pick up in one of the drone bays. That would not be pleasant. Let's try to pick up right... Oh, hold on. Move to the pickup camera. I am holding down shift as I move. Gives me a little more precision. All right. So now, in 75,000 years, when that decides to come back up, we should start pulling cargo, the salvage, into the main cargo, and then into the microassembler to turn it into useful blocks. It's going to be cool, I promise. Oh, that's our elevator. All right, we're getting there. Fine. Well, I guess I had some. Yeah, I had something seed. Have C on something, it'll sometimes draw a red line. All right, so I had something collected. Now that's going to go ahead and grab all our stuff, and that's going to put metal mesh Oh, then that's all right. See, now we are eating the metal mesh, or we're turning it into metal mesh. We have the scrap composite, and it's turning it into metal mesh. Awesome, ain't it? And this is still whining about being over capacity. It's not over capacity. And hopefully it'll never have enough in it to actually do anything about it. Except it's impossible to enter this room. Let's see. Just knock a hole here, and we will deal with the formality of doors later. Isn't it beautiful? A working factory. So this is the heart and soul of the ship. Well, I guess it's more of a refinery now. It's not really a refractory. It's not a refractory either. Uh, although if we're gonna have like forges and smelting and stuff, we might need some. But it's a refinery right now. Not very good one because it is not going to move much material. But that is going to change in the future episodes. Hopefully, we're going to turn this into a manufacturing monster. Just go eat a station and turn it all into good stuff. Anyway, I have been JW608, and this has been StarMade, and I will dig you cats later.